if I can manage not to crash OBS again. We'll take a short break. So, yeah, get up, stretch your legs, etc., and I shall return shortly. Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome back after my, famed OBS crash, as is all too common with my hardware. But we are going to try and go ahead and get through chapter 6 now, and get through this dinner. So, our stinger here says, with the dinner in Italy winding down, will you be able to catch the photographer? Let's find out. You gonna load? Be great if you'd load. There we go. Doesn't like me clicking on it through my emulator, I guess. Whatever. So chapter 6, Italian Nights. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I kind of like this music. You, Hannah, and the other noble ladies stand to the side of the room. Servers offer small glasses of digestifs, I think is how you pronounce that, as the dinner winds down around you. It looks like the evening is coming to an end, which is what Hannah said like 5 minutes ago. I've always adored Italy. I wish we could stay longer than a couple of days. Not me. I'm ready to leave. These big crowds make me so nervous. Oh, you're not gonna like pretty much anywhere else than Penelope, honey. Mon Dieu! You should be used to this sort of thing. Yeah, well, not everyone's you, Kiara. I know, but I've never really enjoyed parties. It's true, she likes her poodles. You need to toughen up if you're going to live at court. Hey, be nice to Penelope. Penelope, we can say Kiara is right or Kiara needs to lay off of you. So I guess they're trying to decide whose side we're going to choose, Penelope's or Kiara's. But you know what? No, Kiara, be nice to Penelope. Kiara needs to lay off of you. Thanks, Kira, but I'm afraid she's right. If I'm going to be one of Madeline's ladies-in-waiting, then I'll be attending such events regularly. That doesn't mean that gives her permission to be nasty to you, okay? No. I wasn't trying to be mean. I just can't always be here to look out for her. Okay, well then don't be mean. Penelope, you just haven't found your footing yet. Just remember a little trick that my parents always taught me for social events. No one cares if you're actually enjoying yourself as long as you smile and laugh at the right times. Okay, Hannah, but your family is abusive. So, huh. Hannah, we can say that's a little cruel, very practical, or the first step down the road to a lifetime of emotional issues. I is that judgy or is it the truth? It's the truth. I don't think we're gonna say that. Yeah, your family are terrible people. Um, but it's not very practical. Like, none of these answers are really good. Yeah, the second one is correct to say. I don't want to feed into that, is the problem. But I also, like, don't want to hurt Hannah's feelings. Ugh! Okay, Ah! Am I gonna chicken out? I'm gonna chicken out. Hannah, that's very practical. God damn, I hate myself. It's helpful for reframing the evening. These events can seem like everyone is perfectly composed and having the time of their lives. It can make it even more lonely if you feel like you're the only one at the party not having fun. But look around the room. Each noble is trying his or her best to impress and dazzle. They smile and laugh, but the smiles never reach their eyes. Just try to remember, Penelope, most people can't tell if you're faking it, and that's because they're faking it too. So if everyone stopped faking it, which will never happen, life would be so much easier. Thank you, Hannah. You're so good at this. See, Hannah? Lady Kira, do you have any advice? Eat the rich. That's my advice. Penelope, you should go home if you don't like courtly life, be yourself, or talk more about poodles. Penelope, you should be yourself. Because that may mean going home if you don't like it. Being myself hasn't worked very well so far. Yeah, well, it's because everybody here are assholes, Penelope. Don't get discouraged. You're sensitive to how other people feel and can put them at ease. Thanks, Kira. That's sweet of you to say. Oh, Kira, you're close with Maxwell Beaumont. Yeah, being herself is talking about poodles. So yeah. You're close with Maxwell Beaumont. Oh, what? Oh, Penelope. Ooh. Oh my god, yay! Do you think Maxwell might, well, be interested in a marriage prospect? Oh, Penelope. Oh, lovely. Yeah, go to therapy. That's my advice to everyone here. Everybody just, you're gonna need years of therapy. And it's okay because, like, therapy is a good thing if you've got the right therapist, okay? Okay. Oh, honey, no, he's so gay. Okay, but if it's like frowned upon to be in a same-sex relationship in Cordonia, they could just, like, she could just cover for him. I feel like Penelope would be okay with that. so Kiara likes Drake. Penelope likes Maxwell. And apparently that other creepy dude likes Hannah. And of course we know Olivia likes Shamar. Okay. This is shaping up to be real interesting, y'all. You mean you? Whoa, Judgy, take a drink. Well, yes. He's such a sweetheart and a member of House Beaumont. Oh, honey, you still think that means something. Oh. you and Maxwell? We can say you two would make a cute couple. I don't think it'd work out. Or he's about as likely to marry you as one of your poodles. Wow, Judgy, take a drink. God, don't be mean to Penelope. She's so sweet. Okay, then we all get to be a very big poly relationship. Hey, we already determined Maxwell was basically like gonna be the water boy, so like Penelope can support him in that, you know? She can be the one who can come into the girls' room because Maxwell's gonna be too embarrassed to come in like while we're changing or something. So yeah, if it's like just me and Hannah cuddled up for the night, Maxwell's probably gonna be pretty uncomfortable with coming in to like offer us snacks and stuff. So yeah, Penelope could take that role. Yeah, she can be the water girl. Yeah, I like it. You'd say you two would make a cute. I'm not gonna say he's about as likely to marry you as one of the poodles. Yeah, I wonder how this game would work if you just picked all the terrible options. I don't want to find out, but yeah, just like oh god. So yeah, you two would make a cute couple, or I don't think it'd work out. I don't know. I think they would make a cute couple. So, but I also kind of don't want to just like Either way, I'm speaking for Maxwell. This is part of the problem. I'm speaking for Maxwell when I have no right. Excuse me, when I have no right to speak for him. So I'm gonna choose the option that like kind of encourages Penelope a little bit and say you two would make a cute couple. You're both a little silly, but in a way that works. Oh, that'd make me so happy. Okay, well, go, Penelope. Live your dream. This is, balls in your court, honey. Not to change the topic, but Hannah nods across the room and you spot Maxwell walking up. Ah ha ha. Ladies, might I have a moment of Kira's time? Ooh, of course, Lord Beaumont. Oh, Penelope. Penelope winks at you as Maxwell leads you over to the windows. Oh dear. Oh, they would have just like the most wonderfully awkward, hilarious children. Like, yeah, they really would. I mean, Yeah, and it's like, excuse me, Maxwell is gonna be my beard. It's true. We did have it. We did have it in mind that to get Hannah to stay at court, we might pair her off with Maxwell, but it seems like she's attracted the attention she was supposed to. So, yeah. Live your dream, Penelope. Live your dream. Everything okay with Bertrand? Okay enough, but we don't have time to spend on him right now. We've got to get back to the business of finding this photographer that we forgot all about. It looks like dinner is winding down, so now's the time to act. But the members of the press are scattered all over the restaurant. Yes, and we can't just, like, move around the restaurant and look for her. Maybe we can draw them in somehow? Make a scene? A dance-off, maybe? No photographer can risk the chance or can resist the chance to catch a big moment in the making. Maxwell, what are you going to do? Good idea, Maxwell. We should... Okay, so we can say, pretend you're throwing me out of House Beaumont or fake a proposal. Oh no, okay. I don't want to say fake a proposal because I'm afraid this is going to lead to fake proposing to Penelope and breaking her heart. So... Oh. But like, pretend you're throwing me out of House Beaumont is a little extreme too. Maybe someone will veto it if we say that? Let's say that. Pretend you're throwing me out of House Beaumont. Ooh, drama! You should slap me and then I'll storm off. There you go. No. You're not throwing me out of House Beaumont. I'm throwing you out of House Beaumont, Maxwell. You heard me. But if they pretend to throw Kira out, then Kira can't pay attention. Yeah, which I think is why Maxwell is proposing that he storm off. So, slap you? Are you sure? Because, I'm a waitress. I hit hard. Come on, Kira, we've got to make them believe it. They could just, unless we actually yell, I'm throwing you out of House Beaumont, they could just think that we're having a disagreement. So, let's find out. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, I could throw my drink at you. Yeah, why is that better? You're ruining his outfit instead of just smacking him. But, I can understand not wanting to actually hit somebody. Whoa, too far. Okay, Maxwell. All right. Really? That's too far? You built a barn in that shirt, Maxwell. This is Gucci, Kira. Getting the shirt wet will distort its natural fibers. Okay, dude. Yeah. You and Penelope are gonna have a long and happy marriage. Let's go. You lead Maxwell toward the door of the restaurant. We'll have to build the scene up to draw them in. Then what? We'll need to get her alone. How do we do that with all the press around, or the press all around? Oh, we can reconcile at the end. The worst the tabloids will run is Kira and Maxwell, much ado about nothing. Yeah, if you make the reconciliation really public, then, yeah, they can't really go anywhere with it. It's true. Give me a signal when you see the photographer. That's when I'll slap you. Got it. You raise your voice so the nearby press can overhear. Maxwell, this is so ridiculous. What's ridiculous? What did I do? Oh, our improv skills here, y'all. Okay. Yes, and? Nearby paparazzi turn their heads toward the two of you. Yes, and what did I do? You know what you did. Okay, we're not good at this. Yes, and? Please, calm down. Don't make a scene. Yes, and? Don't make a scene? We are... Oh my god, we suck. If you didn't want a scene, you shouldn't have done what you did. Yes, and? A crowd of paparazzi begins to form around you. I never thought I'd see this side of you. I thought you were a true member of House Beaumont, but now? Maxwell points to the door of the restaurant. You turn and spot the photographer standing in that direction. Ooh, convenient. Maybe you should just go. You slap him. Ah! The crowd gasps in unison as cameras flash. Fine then, I'll go. Maxwell begins to stomp off. Maxwell, wait. Please, don't go. You're right. I never should have let this get in the way of our friendship. You can eat candy corn for dinner if it means that much to you. Oh my god! The hilarious part is I genuinely think that Kira and Maxwell would fight about this. Oh dear, okay. It's nutritional! If corn isn't a vegetable, I don't know what is. Corn is a grain, honey. It's a grain. I don't even know where to start with that, but let's call it a difference in opinions. So now we're going to get pinned as, the over-emotional bitch who smacked him over candy corn, but whatever. I mean, I guess he did say he was gonna throw us out, so. Deal. The paparazzi groan in disappointment as they begin to disperse. All right, let's get that photographer. You slip through the crowd to find the woman, but she looks back and starts running. Ooh, our exciting music again. After her! You run after the photographer, and she trips a hostess on her way out the door, blocking your path. I should trip, jump, or freeze, jump. You leap gracefully over the fallen hostess, gaining speed as you push off the ground. I'm coming for you! We gained a chase point, of all weird random things. Ha, Kira! You're as nimble as a gazelle! I mean, you know, I can ski and ice skate, so... Thanks, as I'm running in heels and a cocktail dress. You follow the photographer into the moonlit streets of Italy. She bounds across the street as passing cars honk. One drives right in front of you. All right, I should roll over at stop or keep running. Keep running. Oh, okay, that was the wrong answer. I was supposed to hood slide like Bowduke. Okay. Your momentum carries you forward, and you nearly collide with the car. Maxwell pulls you back just in time. Okay, there's usually 3 choices that I have to make, so... Whoa! Thanks! I've got your back, partner. Now, let's get her. Right. Maxwell starts running, and you take off after him. Up ahead, your quarry ducks into an alleyway and out of sight. Hey! You're not getting away that easy! I should follow her into the alley. You turn into the alley, right on the heels of the photographer. I've got you now! And see that it's a dead end! Maxwell, I got her! I guess jogging with you paid off after all. I knew it would. The photographer's shoulders slump as she turns around. I was hoping to avoid this. All right, Kira. You want to be bad cop or should I? Maxwell, I don't think you could be bad cop to save your life, but... very intimidating. Who are you? Rosanna, a freelance photographer. No last name? Not for you. Okay. You realize I have my phone out and I'm recording everything, right? Okay. Don't play dumb with me. I guess I'm the bad cop. Who hired you to take those pictures of me and Tariq at Applewood Manor? Listen, you caught me, and I don't want to get embroiled any further in whatever is going on, so... We want the truth! Okay, Maxwell, calm down. Settle down. I'm trying to tell you the truth. I don't know who hired me. Never met them. And you didn't think that was a little, I don't know, shady? It was a paid gig. I don't really have the luxury of caring where my paycheck comes from. Not all of us live in fancy palaces and have everything handed to us. Well, fuck you too. If you never met them, we can ask, how did they pay you? How did you deliver the pictures? Or how did they contact you in the first place? All good questions. But all of these can be done anonymously. But let's see. Let's go with how did you deliver the pictures? That's the end product. I emailed them. Well, I figured, but where? Really? The paparazzi isn't like the CIA. It's not all cloak and daggers. What did you expect? I don't know. Something cooler? Do you have the email address? I have it, but I doubt it'll help. I sent a follow-up to ask about future jobs, but the message bounced. You have to know something. Well, I do have a digital copy of the receipt from the bank transfer. Oh, so we were supposed to ask how did she get paid. Bank transfer? Well, that's how they paid me. Way to bury the lead. You didn't ask! Yeah, you're right, I didn't ask. Whatever. Why do you have this? Freelancers always hang on to their receipts. Anyway, you can have it. I want to wash my hands of all of this ASAP. She pulls out her phone and types up a message. What address do you want this sent to? The full Beaumonty, you know what, I should just type it out myself. Yeah, you should, Maxwell. Oh dear. Rosanna sighs and hands Maxwell her phone. After tapping out an excessive amount of keystrokes onto the screen, Maxwell passes the phone back. Really? I made it when I was 14, okay? Okay, Maxwell, you realize you're you're allowed to make a new email address now. They'll even port over all your contacts and shit. It's fine. It's easy now. It's true. We do hang on to our receipts. I would, yeah, kind of hope you would, because shit can be important later. Rosanna presses a few buttons on her phone. There, it's sent. Can I go now? Don't go too far. The long arm of the law is long. She didn't do... Well, I guess it was illegal to break onto the palace grounds, but as far as we know, that pass and everything was legit. So really, she's basically just on the hook for, voyeurism, I guess. The criminal term for that, whatever it is. I'm not sure if it's actually called voyeurism, but yeah. Rosanna shoulders past you and disappears into the night. Maxwell reads the email on his phone. Anything useful? I'm not sure. Let's bring it back to Bertrand. Bertrand? So we can ask, what can he do? Or say, you're right, he'll know what to do. I'm going to ask, what can he do? Because don't trust Bertrand right now. Bertrand goes to the bank and talks to the credit card companies all the time these days. Besides, if all else fails, maybe he can intimidate someone into telling us something. This is true. You've heard Bertrand's Duke Ramsford voice. He always gets his way. You dare dishonor the great House Beaumont? I'll have you drawn and quartered like the swine you are. It's true, yeah. You sound just like him. It's one of my few skills. Ooh, is that gonna come into play later? That sounds like a Chekhov's gun waiting to go off. Okay, let's get this evidence back to the lab. Okay, sure. Let's roll, partner. You arrive back on the train with Maxwell. That was some good detecting today, Kira. Thanks. All that running was tiring, though. It was. Time to get some rest. Oh, I almost forgot. Ding ding! You have a message. Huh? Since Shamar can't contact you in a way that wouldn't leave a trail, he asked me to deliver a message. He said that if you wanted to see him, he'd be waiting for you down by the shore. Really? He's just waiting for me down there? Okay. Yep. And as your fellow house member, I say you should go. What house are we in? Gryffindor or Hufflepuff? Because I don't think we're in either of the other two. I know we're supposed to be in Slytherin. Bertrand's probably a Slytherin. Maxwell... I'm really not sure. He's kind of kooky. I almost wonder if he wouldn't be Ravenclaw. He's not particularly clever, but he is quite creative. I don't know. And now that my messenger tasks are done, I'm out. Night, Kira. Maxwell retires to his suite. Better go see what Shamar wants to meet about. You make your way down to the shore, where you find Shamar standing next to a rowboat. This seems safe. Kira! I should greet him formally or kiss him. Well, kissing's an option. Take a drink. And the house rule says we always kiss the prince, so we're gonna kiss him. Shamar rushes forward and sweeps you up into his arms, pressing his body to yours. You kiss him thoroughly, okay, then grin. You're thoroughly kissing him. We get a romance point. I imagine you didn't ask me out here just to kiss me under the moonlight. Not that I'd mind too much if you did. There's something I want to ask you. something I've been thinking about. What is it? Good question. It's about our future. I don't want to talk about it here. Here's pretty nice. It is, but I can do better, probably for a diamond choice. There's a place nearby called the Blue Grotto, which used to be the bathing hole for Roman emperors. I think you're feeding me a line here, Shamar. Yeah, this is definitely lying low. Yeah. Yeah. We're good at this. It's absolutely breathtaking. I used to go there as a child when my family came to Italy on diplomatic trips. Oh, are we going to hear about the dead mom some more? I got to escape the boredom of policy talks back when my brother was going to be king instead of me. I'd like to show it to you. That is, if you want to go. Whoa, hey, put your pants back on, boy. But yes, I'll go with you to the grotto for 17 diamonds. So you put your pants on! My dude! God, not all of us want to see that. See a slice of your princely childhood? How can I say no to that? Ha, I had hoped you wouldn't be able to resist. How do you know about this place? As a prince, it wasn't safe for me to take off from the typical tourist locations, so Bastien found this spot. And now you use it for every romantic midnight rendezvous? Just this one. Ready? Yeah, no, Shamar, you've brought other girls here. Stop it. Stop it. You were a teenager once. And you're clearly allosexual. And allo-romantic. He extends a hand to you to help you into the boat, then follows once you're seated. He picks up the oars and begins to row. I should help Shamar row or sit back and watch. It's nice to think we should help, but do we know where we're going? I mean, I'm gonna help, but we're gonna see where this lands. I should help Shamar row. Let me help. Oh, you don't need to do that. I want to. It's called being a partner. You shift so you're sitting next to Shamar and take one of the oars. Besides, we can cuddle. In smooth, synchronized movements, you propel the boat toward a craggy cliff face. You're a natural. Well, I did win a regatta race. You're not so bad yourself. Wait a second, don't you hate boats? Yeah, remember that story you told us at the regatta? On such a calm night? Might as well be in a bathtub at the palace. Okay, that actually does not erase a phobia, though, so just saying. Heh. And besides, the Blue Grotto is worth the journey. You and Shamar continue rowing toward a tiny dark spot on the cliff face. Is that it? It's barely big enough for the boat. Don't worry, I've taken this boat through before. Wow, so you just have a boat that you bring with you? Okay. You duck your head as the boat passes through the break in the cliff, revealing the Blue Grotto. It's as beautiful as you said. You both sit and marvel for a moment. Look at it, it's so pretty. The little sparkles happening. The sad piano music. So, what? Oh, we're not exchanging names yet? Okay. I believe this occasion calls for, disrobing. Does it? Does it really? Can we just not? Oh, right. Yeah, we're not wearing a bra, or at least not one that's got straps, so I'm interested to see what this entails. You and Shamar strip off your clothes, leaving them in piles on the boat's benches. Oh, good. So we're like trying to undress in a boat. This is unstable. Shamar stands at the edge of the boat, gazing at the water. I should push Shamar in or cannonball. Wow, pushing him in is rude as fuck. We're gonna cannonball. You launch yourself off of the boat, curling into a ball midair. When you make contact with the water, you send a wave crashing over Shamar. I fear the lady has drenched our clothes. Oh, guess we'll just have to wait in here till they dry. Okay. Oh, welcome, tragedy. Alright, you two, calm down. Shamar gracefully dives in after you, making only a gentle ripple on the glowing blue surface before emerging. Yeah, why is the water glowing? Cause, this may not necessarily be a good thing. On guard! Oh dear. Oh, we're gonna have a water fight, okay. Grinning, Shamar sends a wave of water cascading over your head. Hey! Oh yes, like we get to be mad about this. Ha, catch me if you can. You try to splash him back, but he quickly dives beneath the water and... Fine, you win. I've never seen you so playful. Shamar? Shamar? You scan the water around you, but see no sign of him. Isn't it, like, fairly clear? Shouldn't we be able to see him pretty easily? Okay, Shamar, you're starting to scare me. Yeah, it is really hard to find this romantic since it's kind of cheating. Like I said, I don't know how cheating it actually is since Madeline has stated that she's okay with it. But like yeah, it is one of those tropes that gets set up of like, oh, but it's okay because you're in love even though he's like in this relationship with someone else, but like also like Madeline's kind of okay with this being open, but then acts like she's not okay with it, and it's really confusing. Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, the thing that takes it out of the cheating is Madeline's statement that she knows and isn't isn't doing a lot to stop it. Madeline could very obviously stop it if she wanted to because she does know it's happening. But she's not. She's kind of digging at us, kind of trying to make us go away, but she's not really interfering with Shamar. So that's what but that's the thin veil that they're pulling to make this be quote unquote okay. Yeah, that's the thing is she's sending the mixed signals. She's obviously not okay with it in the way she treats Kira. And yeah, so like it has I'm trying to think, has she made a statement to us? Or has it only been said through Shamar? This is a good question. I kind of I think she did say something to us really early on about because I seem to remember doing the voice where she was like, as long as I get to be queen. That sounds familiar to me. So I think she did actually say it to our face at one point. So like at this point the ball is kind of in Madeline's court to rescind that. Um and if she rescinds that, yeah. If she interferes with Shamar, she would just no longer get to be queen. Like she has to, she gets to have the power if she puts up with it. Well, he's already made the choice. It's legally binding unless extenuating circumstances, and the prince's choice does not seem to be enough for that. Like he has to have a reason to discard her. It seems. And nominally, it sounds like that reason is going to be that Kira was disqualified on false pretenses. But yeah, it doesn't seem like he can just change his mind and go, oh no, I don't want to marry Madeline, I want to marry Kira. Because then, like, halfway through this tour, we wouldn't even necessarily need to, like, clear our name. It could just be something that we worked out behind the scenes and, you know, oh, they reconciled and now they're getting married, whatever. Like, they could do that. So it's it's sloppily done, it's messily done, it's a trope that shouldn't exist. They've put a really clumsy patch on it. Um and yeah, then they're kind of waffling back and forth on how quote unquote okay this really is. Yeah, I'm really it's Madeline's behavior here that concerns me more so than Kira and Shamar's, because if Madeline is truly like, yeah, cool, I get to be queen and um like you two go have fun, so to speak, then that takes this out of entirely out of being cheating and out of being truly problematic. The only thing I can think of is if Madeline is in on this, which I kind of doubt that she is, honestly. If Madeline is in on this, then she's concerned that we're figuring her out and is trying to stand in the way of that on that pretense and just kind of using this as a reason to do that. But yeah, no, it's a bad trope. I agree. It's a bad trope. There there really aren't any truly healthy relationships you can get into in this book, it looks like. Even a relationship with Hannah. Hannah's got shit with her family that we really don't want to get in the middle of. Hannah needs to work that shit out for herself. Her parents need to work that out for themselves before, like a happily ever after can actually exist. Even a happy for now would exist with Hannah. We would have to have that addressed. A relationship with Drake, obviously Drake needs to do a shit ton of emotional labor before he's ready for that kind of thing. And then of course with Shamar, he needs to do some emotional labor for himself too. He needs to grow a spine, basically, but also they're resorting to this bullshit. And so really and truly, if I had my way, we wouldn't be pursuing any of these people. And certainly not Olivia. And certainly not Maxwell. But the game says we have to. So, yeah. Yeah, this is... Ugh. Ugh. Just poorly done. Poorly done. Could have been done way better. This is the game where we get to decide that Shamar's an asshole and Drake may actually be developing some character, although I feel like we're really just getting to Shamar's an asshole because I don't think Drake's going to develop any kind of character. I think Drake is just going to continue to be afflicted with manthrax for the rest of time because that's his character. That's the only thing that distinguishes him. So yeah. Apparently, we think Shamar has drowned in this bioluminescent grotto. Sure. Who believes this? No one. Over here! Oh, there you are! I've got something I want to show you. Do you now? He extends out a hand. Nestled in his palm is a glistening, perfectly round pearl. Ooh, those are tough to find, actually. So we will admire the pearl from the Blue Grotto. That's lovely! How did you find it so quickly? I was here last year with my brother, and I found it while we were diving. The only character worth going after is Hannah, except for the bullshit with her family. And like I said, that... As someone who one side of my parents' family is pretty fucked up, well, both sides are pretty fucked up for their own reasons, you don't want to marry into that. If her parents are legit, like, calling her away from court and taking away her phone and shit, and she's a grown-ass woman, that relationship is not gonna be good. Like, it's more that she hasn't sorted out boundaries with her family. More so than that. Because, yeah, like, ugh. Just, she's still not, she's starting to, but I'm not convinced, because as soon as she goes back in that environment, which she's liable to, her parents are just going to get their claws back in, and that concerns me. So, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a fair point. That's fair to say that like it doesn't mean that she's unworthy of love. Um I am saying that like she doesn't have the boundaries there yet, and that's something that needs to be in place that isn't being addressed as much in this book. Like they've kind of waved at it so far. Um yeah. But yeah, I see where you're coming from, that like especially the way I worded that wasn't fair. So yeah, my bad. So yeah, I found it while we were diving. Okay, so you just left it here? Cool. He told me it would win the heart of any woman I gave it to. Oh god, okay. But there wasn't anyone in my life I wanted to win over. So I left it here, hiding it back in one of the crags. I thought that if it was meant to be, I'd find it again. Knowing that it was here, and that I finally had someone I wanted to give it to, oh god, no. Well, I couldn't wait to see if I could locate it once more. It sounds rather silly now that I'm saying all of this out loud to you, but would it please you to have this? That's a weird way to say that. Yeah. This pearl? Oh, Shamar, we can say I love it. Wait to give me this until my name is cleared, or I can't accept this. No, wait to give me this until my name is cleared. Yeah. When I can tell people that you gave it to me. Okay, then I will keep it. For now. There you go. The grotto has chilled in the darkness, and you can't suppress a shudder that runs up your spine. Are you cold? You're shivering. It is getting chilly in here. Let's get out of the water for a bit. Shall I take you back? Not just yet. I can manage. Good. Honestly, I'm not ready to give you up just yet. Ugh. I mean, if you're getting cold in the water, that's that's not gonna take long before it gets really cold, because water holds heat really well, and it also means it takes it away really well. So, he leads you to an outcropping of rock just at the water level, and you both climb up. Come here, I'll help you get warm. Oh, must we really? I should lean against Shamar, cuddle with Shamar, or sit on Shamar's lap. Yeah, we're not gonna sit on his lap, so lean or cuddle. Let's lean. You settle in next to Shamar, leaning gently against his side. Wasn't there something you wanted to talk about? Yes, I've perhaps been avoiding it. These past few weeks have been so hard on both of us. I have been putting one foot in front of the other to get through it, but living like this, it isn't fair to you. I've never felt so powerless. Okay, well, he's acknowledging something. That's good. There's only one action that I can take to change this. And what's that? Abdicating the throne. Oh, God. No, we're not doing this either. And I know it won't let him do this, but ugh. What? Ever since my brother abdicated, I've known I would marry for the benefit of Cordonia. I had made peace with that. But then I met you, and I allowed myself to hope that I could marry for Cordonia and for love. Now, I don't want a loveless marriage, and I'll never have anything more than that with Madeline. There's this thought that I can't shake off. What our life could look like together, you and I. Ugh! Without the court and the crown. I mean, that would be a much better marriage, but ugh. We're not playing this. What does it look like? The parts I know? We elope and get married in a small private ceremony with only Drake, Hannah, and Maxwell as witnesses. Yeah, here's the thing about, Maxwell and his family. Told you this story, Shamar? I can see it now. We'd be married, so we can say, on the beach of a remote tropical island, in a little chapel on a hill, or outside a rustic farmhouse surrounded by trees. Really doesn't matter what we pick, so in a little chapel on a hill. Why not? We'd say our vows just as the sun sets, the fading light catching your hair. Shamar reaches up and brushes a lock of your hair back. And then? Then we quietly settle into our new lives. There is no such thing, my dude. Where are we settling into? You tell me. I think we'd live, you can say, in Cordonia with our friends. In New York, you'd love it there. Or on the road, I want to see the world. Well, we did establish all the way back in like chapter 1 or chapter 2, wherever they had us make this decision, that we wanted to see the world. So let's go with on the road, I want to see the world. So, no settling in at all then. You may have traveled everywhere and then some, but I haven't. I have traveled plenty, but seeing the world with you would make it all new again. Where would we go? Everywhere. Seoul, Mozambique, Antarctica. Okay. Antarctica? How much money do you think we're gonna have, Kira? Why not? So, would we have endless adventures, or do we also have day jobs to get back to? Yeah, about that. Where is all this money coming from, Kira? You would be a, so we could say, teacher, writer, or house husband. Oh, I kind of want to say house husband just to be a brat, but because none of these actually suit him, teacher or writer. We don't know that he can do either one. So, gotta see the penguins, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Let's be a brat and say house husband. Why not? A house husband? Yeah. You would cook and clean and do laundry and take care of the kids? Oh. Perhaps. It's a nice thought, isn't it? It's a really nice thought. But you can't abdicate, Shamar. You wouldn't be happy if you gave up the throne, and you wouldn't be you. Also, this would stop being the royal romance and just become the romance, and we'd have to own up to a lot of our bullshit, so we can't do that. In your heart, you know that. I know you're right, Kira, but what if things never get better? If I do marry Madeline, can you go on like this? Stealing moments? Meeting in secret? Well, the answer to that is no, because we have self-respect, but... Shamar, we can say, we can't keep doing this, it's like cheating. I want to be with you no matter what it looks like, or I don't know. No, we can't keep doing this, it's like cheating. It's one thing while there's still a chance for us, is it though? But if you marry her, I can't do that. I understand. It's too much to ask. I can't say that I don't hope you'll reconsider, but I will respect your choice. Besides, it's far more important that we uncover all of those plotting against us. Yeah, because ideally that would then solve this whole problem, so, you know. Until then, your safety must be our only concern. Our only only concern? Yes, our only concern, Kira. Shamar's eyes study yours, then sweep down over your body, which still glistens from the waters of the grotto. Dude, we're getting cold, okay? I should kiss him or call it a night. Kissing's an option. Take a drink. Ugh. I'm regretting my house rule right now because I really don't want to do this. I know where the kissing's gonna go. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know. We just got done with this big speech about how, like, our situation is problematic and we're really, like, gonna continue this? I don't know. Ugh. Let's call it a night. I'm gonna break my rule. Let's call it a night. So, yeah. Come on. Come back to me. There we go. Shamar, it's getting late. I think we should get back to the train. I'll get the boat. He dives back into the water and pulls the boat over to the rocks so you can step inside. You both pull your clothes back on, and Shamar begins rowing back to shore. Yeah, I know, house rule, but ugh. Returning to the train, you head towards your suite. Suddenly, a door slides open, and Drake walks out. What the hell are you doing here? Roth. No, what the hell are you doing here? Oh, hey Drake. Where are you going this late? To get a real meal. I don't know about you, but I don't get fancy food. That stuff was designed to impress my eyes, not actually feed me. You're welcome to join me to whatever place I find, but be warned, after tonight, I'm in the mood for something with a Michelin rating of 0. If that doesn't bother you, then I can promise a full stomach and decent conversation. Ugh. You mean you'll actually tell me more about yourself? Whatever secrets that have made it this far, sure. Ugh. Do you actually want to go to dinner with Drake? Drake, toxic masculinity, Walker. Ugh. Basically I know this is going to take another half an hour, so... I'm going to say no. Call it a night. Yeah, hey, tell me about your sister. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm feeling tired after the party. I might, once I'm done streaming here, I might just record it as a VOD and put it up on YouTube. Because I can replay. Yeah, okay, so I'll do it as a VOD and put it up on YouTube. Because I can choose to replay immediately after I finish here. So I'll probably do that. Hey, no worries, Roth. I'll see if I can bring back any leftovers for you. Thanks. Leftovers for breakfast doesn't sound bad. The next morning, Maxwell pounds on your door. Take a drink. Well, it's not so much saving the diamonds because based on the games that I have played through, I have what should be more than enough diamonds to finish the next 2 books. I hope. But yeah, it's just more like I know it's getting late, so. Kira, I've got good news. You open the door. This is the biggest train compartment I've ever seen, by the way. What's the news? Bertrand scoured the receipt, and we were able to read the last 4 digits of a credit card number that was used for the payment. Do we know who it belongs to? No. But remember what the maid said at Applewood Manor, or remember what the maid back at Applewood Manor said? It has to be one of the noble ladies, or one of the noble ladies is just in on it and didn't actually make the payment. So we need a way to gather all the noble ladies together and check their credit card numbers? And assume they didn't use a, prepaid card? I know! Easy, right? It's the breakthrough we've been waiting for! Okay, Maxwell. Last 4, now we only need about 12! Yeah. Right, but maybe walk me through how we go about it. Luckily, step 1 has been taken care of. All of the noble ladies will be gathered together tonight. They will? Oh, yes, sorry, did I forget to tell you? As usual. The next stop is Madeline's bachelorette party. Will you discover which noble lady is the blackmailer and survive Madeline's bachelorette party? Find out in the next chapter! Okay, so, as I said, I am probably going to stop right here and then turn around and record a VOD that is just the diamond scene with Drake. Because, yeah, it's just, I know it's late and I need a break. So, yeah. I will be back here Monday, same time, same place at 7 p.m. Pacific over here on twitch.tv/aromanticace. And yeah, we'll continue with moving this plot forward pretty quickly. So I don't know if this means they're trying to not drag this cheating thing out any longer, or what's going on here. I kind of hope we're gonna end this part of it pretty quickly, because there's only so long you can run this gag. But, this game also thinks that Drake should be a viable possibility, and that Olivia should be a viable possibility, and that this is romantic. So, till then, I will catch you later.